Hello, this is Mrs. Scarple, and in this video I'm going to go over how you find a 5-number summary for a set of data. The first thing you want to do is you want to list the data in order from smallest to largest. So I'm going to rewrite this set of data in that order. So the smallest is 555, and then we have 656. Just going to put a dot in them as I do this, and then we have 1,253. No, we don't. We have 1,066. And then it is 1,253. 1,349. 1,598. 1,822. 2,037. And 2,346. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers in our table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers in our list. So in a 5-number summary, we have 5 particular numbers that we need to pay attention to. 2 of those numbers are the minimum and the maximum. So that is, the minimum is 555. And the maximum is 2,346. Then the next number you want to find is the one in the middle. So 555 and 2,346 are on the ends, and then we have the 2 next to those, and the 2 next to those, and the 2 next to those, leaving 1,349 to be our middle number. We call that number our median. So the median is the number that is in the middle of a set of data. And then we have 2 quartiles we need to find. We have a first quartile and we have a third quartile. What quartiles do is they find the middle between below the median, and they find the middle above the median. So I have 4 numbers that are less than the median. My first quartile is going to be the number that is in the middle. Now notice I don't have a number right now. All I have is a line separating my 4 numbers into 2 numbers. So to find that first quartile, I need to add the 2 numbers and divide by 2. So I'm going to take my calculator . And we need to add, sorry about all of that. I'm moving tabs and losing tabs. Here we go. Oops, missed the tab that I need. Here we go, sorry. Okay, so 656 and 1,066 are going to get added together. 656 plus 1,066. I add those together, and then I'm going to divide that answer by 2, and that gives me my first quartile. 861 is my first quartile. I'm going to do the same thing with the last four numbers. In the middle is going to be what we call the third quartile. And again, because there is no number in that position, I'm going to add the two numbers that are in the middle, 1,822 with 2,037. Divide those by 2, and we have our third quartile, 1,929.5. Now, when you have a 5-number summary, there is one more thing you can create, and that's what we call a box plot. So I need a number line, and I'm going to use my tools here. I'm going to change to a black line. Now I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. So here's my number line. And I'm going to label this. I'm going to start with 500. And I need to go all the way up to, oh, let's say 2,400. 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, 2,000. Extend my line a little bit here. Two thousand 100, 2,200, 2,300, 2,400. And I'm going to start by marking the approximate location of my median. So the median is at 1,349, so that's pretty close to 1,350. So 1,100, 1,200, so about here is my median. Then I'm going to mark the quartiles. We have one at 861, so 500, 600, 700, 800, and I'm going to mark another line. This is for my first quartile, and then I'm going to do the same thing for my third quartile. And this gives me my box. I connect them across the top and the bottom. So that's the box. Now for the whiskers, because these are sometimes called box and whisker plots, I mark my minimum and I mark my maximum and I connect those pieces to my box. Now something about this is 25% of the numbers occur in every single section of this. That's why it's called a first quartile and a third quartile. The median would be called a second quartile. So we're dividing our numbers into 4 quarters. So even though the width might be different, it's representing the same number of values as, let's say, this whisker, which is a little bit shorter. And I'm just going to draw some arrows so that you know where the 5 numbers go. And this is how you would find your 5-number summary and make a box plot.